Okay, I've got another CD player that's got a problem with the drawer. That's usually the first thing to go on CD players, is that the drawer stops opening and closing correctly. And if we can get the drawer fixed, then the CD player is fine. So we're going to open it up and see if we can figure out what's going on with the drawer. Okay, the first thing we have to do is take off the outer case. And on this CD player, the screws are not standard screws. They've got these little there's a little star pattern to them, and so you have to get a screwdriver like this hobby screwdriver from General. It's got these different interchangeable heads that have all kinds of different patterns on them. Phillips and regular, and some of these star patterns too. So we'll find the right star pattern and get the cover off. Okay, we've got the cover off now, and here's the drawer mechanism. You can see that when I press the open and close button, it just makes this noise like it's trying to open. Okay, it seems like almost every brand of CD player has some different open and close mechanism for the drawer. This is a Magnavox, but they all have a motor, that has like some kind of either a gear on it, or this one's got, a belt drive wheel. And so actually I can tell that when I press the open and close, the motor's working fine and the wheel is spinning. You just barely hear it, but nothing's happening. There's also this big white wheel, and there's supposed to be a belt going between the wheel and the motor and this big white wheel that controls the drawer. And the belt has slipped off. I'm not sure if it's broken or not yet. Okay, yep, sure enough, I found the belt inside and it's broken. So I'm going to have to go searching, I guess, the electronics store, hardware store, see if I can find a replacement belt. Before I go searching for a belt to replace the broken belt, I thought I'd go through my bag of assorted size rubber bands and see if I might find something that will work within there. So whether I find a replacement for this this belt, or maybe use a similar size rubber band, I'm gonna have to take all this apart to be able to get the band around this gear anyway. I was hoping I might be able to loop it on there, but I guess it doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna have to take this drawer out anyway. Okay, so the first thing to do is to take off this. This is the magnet that clamps down on top of the CD so that it holds it in there while it spins. So this is on a little spring arm here. You can take that off, and then this just lifts out. So now I have to figure out the drawer. So since we're going to have to take the whole drawer out, the first step in doing that is to take the face plate off. The face plate being held on by some little screws here. So I'll take those screws out and get the face plate off. Okay, so I took those top screws off. The face plate is coming off, but in order to get the face plate off, you have to take off this sort of drawer face, which just has some hooks underneath. So just got to kind of pry it up from the bottom. And then that comes off. Okay, getting this faceplate off has turned out to be kind of a pain. I've got the whole thing hinged forward, except for there's this one tab that they're like tabbed on the bottom. So that's taking some strong force to get that off, but I got the other two tabs off. The faceplates I have found can be pretty finicky to get on and off. Okay, the bad news is I could not get this corner of the faceplate off. So I decided just to hinge, swivel it this way and try to work on it. And the good news, I think, is that when I did that, I pulled on the drawer, and actually the whole drawer came out. And so now I am able to get to the white belt. So I'm gonna see if I can put the rubber band on here and see if I can get that motor to work. Okay, my Kluge rubber band system seems to have worked. I've used a screwdriver to get the rubber band down around the bottom of that white wheel and to pull it up onto this black wheel. Now when I hit open close, both wheels are spinning, so that's good. So I'm going to put the drawer back on. So while I've got this open, it's certainly not a bad idea to spray some compressed air in here. Get some of this dust and cobwebs out of. Okay, I got the drawer back on. It was actually kind of tricky because there's these pegs. There's one here and one here that go into the slot on the side of the drawer, and that keeps the whole thing from from the drawer from going too far out or in. These pegs hit little stoppers, so I had to get the pegs in on both sides. I mean, I had to squeeze the drawer a little bit, but I got the drawer back on, so we're going to put the face plate back on and test it out. Alright, so we've got the face plate back on, got this rubber band on there. Let's give it a shot. Alright, it's opening and closing pretty well. You just got to put the this front back onto the drawer and the magnet that holds on the CD, and put it all back together, and then we'll give it a shot. Okay, so we've got it opening and closing now with the rubber band in there, and hopefully the rubber band will hold up for a while. But we're going to test it out and verify that that was really the only problem with the CD player.